This season on the Incredible, Terrible, Dangerous, Ridiculous Race, we met 16 players who had a chance of winning $1 million. The 8 teams raced to Rozier Park where they ran a walking trail. For Carter and Sherlyn, their dreams of winning the $1 million were cut short when Carter got lost while driving. For a split second, it looked like they had a chance of winning, but sadly, the singers weren't fast enough and they had sung their last song, even though we never heard them sing. In episode 2, the best friends couldn't seem to get their act together. They did pretty well in the first challenge, but the sailboat challenge seemed to slow them down a lot. It was a race to the finish line between Deontay and Amy and Sarah and Ashton, but the best friends were just seconds away from making it. In episode 3, it looked like the nerds were going to be sent packing, but because our cameras crashed, no one went home. In episode 4, however, Russell and Abu couldn't stop arguing to focus on the challenge. After searching for hours and hours, the ventriloquist team finally made it to the finish line, but the fan-favorite team was just too slow. In episode 5, Noah and Kaylee did more shopping than searching. Teams had to go to Walmart and look for their next clue hidden somewhere inside the aisles. However, Noah and Kaylee were too distracted by superhero merchandise that they forgot to go to the finish line, which cut their race short. In episode 6, teams had to search through a cemetery for their next clue card. I think we can all say that we were surprised that Brianna and Abby made it this far. The basic white girls may not have gotten first in any of the races, but they did make it farther than we thought. That is, until they couldn't find their next clue card hidden in the back of the tombstone. The girls were sent home, but who needs $1 million when you got Starbucks? Only 3 teams remain. Who do you think will win? Will it be the Band Geeks, the YouTubers, or the Daters? Only one way to find out. In our final challenge, teams will race to this country club while transferring an angry cat. The last team to show up here will be eliminated, and the next 2 teams will race to the last finish line here.
Give me the cat.
I want the cat. I want to pet the kitty. You're allergic to cats. Give it to me.
Let me hold it.
No.
Yes.
No.
You want it.
The value meal here. We know we're gonna win this thing because guess why? We made it to the finale.
Deontay, get the cat.
So we have to go to the country club and return this angry cat.
Okay, let's go.
Amy!
Did you find it? I think he's down here.
I guess I'm going.
Hurry up, this is the finale.
I'm trying, but these people are going so slow.
Hurry up.
I'm trying.
There you go, kitty. Get back in there.
You missed it.
Okay. I'm turning around. I gotta find a place to turn around. Sorry.
Morgan, Carly, you were the first team to arrive. Here's your next step.
I'm never doing this again! Race to downtown Perry. That is where the finish line is. All right, let's go. Step on it, Deontay! We've made it so far, we can't stop now! Step on it!
Deontay and Amy, I'm sorry to say that Julian and Kara checked in right before you. You've been eliminated.
What?
It's the value meal here.
We got 3rd place.
Well, guys,
Wait,
It's
hold
been
on.
a fun run, and we're signing off.
Hold on.
What?
We don't need to be sad.
Why not?
Because listen to this chant.
Yeah.
First is the worst.
First is the worst.
So whoever gets first, you're the worst.
The worst.
And second is the best.
The best.
And third,
That's us.
that's us. We're the ones with the treasure chest.
Treasure chest, in the front.
Well, Amy and Deontay may not have won, but it's time to see who does. Morgan and Carly, after 7 different races, I'm proud to say that you two are the winner of the Incredible, Terrible, Dangerous, Ridiculous race, and you win $1 million.
So excited we won because I got a free cat.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad we got to do this together, though.
Happy we won. It was a very humbling experience, to say the least.
I'm glad we got to do it together.
I like Mr. Whiskers.
Julian and Kara, I'm sorry to say you've gotten 2nd place, and you are out of the race, but you ran a pretty good one. Thanks for playing.
This is just a backgammon board.